Rouse's in West Mobile off of Schillinger Road for another cooking segment. Everybody give Chef Nino a round of applause.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right.
Always exciting to see you, Chef Nino.
It's good to see you too,
Good to see you, brother.
So, and we're in this beautiful Rouse's kitchen here in Schillinger. Brother, does it get any better than this?
This is such a nice store. If you haven't had a chance to check out the new Rouse's location here in West Mobile, please stop on by.
It's really amazing.
Yeah.
And we're doing a lot of cooking classes, and the events are on Facebook. And also we have the chalkboards, bombarded with events, all kind of chefs coming in here. Yeah. And every time they let me in.
Keeping you posted everywhere on the chalkboard, on social media, and on TV.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
So what are you going to make for us today?
Thank you for watching. Yeah, we got. First of all, we used to make cabbage rolls when I was a kid. A lot of work, a lot of effort to roll the cabbage, to cook it, and so I wanted to simplify it. So what I did, I deconstructed the recipe and cooked everything separate and put everything in a casserole dish, and we made it easy. We were going to make cabbage roll casserole.
But still taste as good as it was back in the day.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
This is
Can't wait to try this out. So what do we need to do this?
Okay, and let me tell you what I did. So I made it easy for you, and at Rouse's we cracked the crabs, we shucked the oysters, peeled the shrimp, and look, now you can even get cabbage already shredded. Look at this. All right, so you don't have to cut your cabbage. The onions are already cut for you.
Yeah.
So look at it's really easy. So we're going to saute our ground beef. We're going to saute our onions, put them together, put the pasta sauce, put some rice, put the cabbage, bake it for an hour, cover it, 30 minutes uncovered. You got cabbage roll. It's simple.
What a great idea there. And I think with so many folks out there, the problem is time. They feel like they want to cook, but they don't have enough time. If you can simplify the shredding process.
Now you have time.
Now we have time.
You got a lot of time on your hands,
cook.
Yeah, but no, you're right, brother.
All right, so back to the TIME. You're shredding this. You've got the diced onions ready to go. You've got everything set, and it makes it so much faster.
That's right. And you can get on the things that you want to do. So let us do the work for you. How about that?
That sounds good. So when we come back, what are we going to start doing here, Chef Nino?
Well, we're going to assemble. I'm going to finish browning my ground beef and my onions, and we're going to start assembling it together.
All right, sounds like
don't
a
miss
game
it.
Plan.
You're going to love it.
Give Chef Nino a round of applause, y'all. We're cooking here at Rouse's. We'll be right back in just a bit. Hey, everybody, welcome back into Rouse's. Let's give Chef Nino a round of applause.
We are live at the Rouse's on Schillinger. This beautiful Rouse's culinary kitchen here. A lot of activities. Stay tuned, and we'll keep you posted what's going on by the way of the boards here, Facebook, and the Rouse's website.
And before we get back to this, I did want to mention, you made this joke about this time that you have here before, but if we look right outside this window, Rouse's is doing something really cool here in the springtime.
Exactly. We got tomatoes and all the herbs, and it's a lot of fun having your own little garden, you know? And even if you don't have a yard, you can put it in the windowsill or whatever.
So you can pick up some of the stuff right here at Rouse's, take it home, and go plant it in your own garden. How cool is that?
Hey, y'all can come. We do a little show here. Yeah, all right.
So, speaking of the show, tell the folks what you're working on.
We're doing a cabbage roll casserole.
Cabbage roll casserole.
That's a lot to say, isn't it?
But it sounds like a song we could make out of it.
Well, we could. Trust me. You and me gonna make it big.
That's right.
With your looks and my mouth, we go to the top.
Good game plan. We'll work on that future scenario in the future.
So typically cabbage roll casserole is a lot of work rolling it out and boiling the leaves, and so we made it easy. I deconstructed. We're cooking everything separate and just throwing in a casserole really easy. And so we need some onions. So therefore you can either cut your onions or buy the onions by Gidry's already cut up for you.
Yeah, and they have the Trinity too. If you want to get the Trinity, you get your peppers and celery and all that kind of, you can pick that up too.
Yeah, I rarely ever cut onions up anymore. It's too easy. So not only the onions are cut, the cabbage is already shredded, and they made angel hair coleslaw. That's right, ready to go.
Perfect, ready to go.
Look, this is too simple not to do. We want to make it easy for you, okay? All right, so we're going to just mix everything together in a casserole, but we're going to kind of make it easier by putting it in a bowl here. All right, so we browned our ground beef. I'm going to put a little bit of my Chef Nino's adrenaline seasoning in there.
The best. Use it just yesterday, actually.
Too much. All right.
I made tacos. I even used some of this in my taco meat spice.
How about that? Huh?
It was delicious.
It was good?
Yeah, it was so good.
You know know what it is? You can buy such fine ingredients at our Rouse's, and you learn to cook with them. You're usually now disappointed when you go out to eat because you're cooking better at your house. I'm telling the truth. You can cook a much better steak, better quality, and the whole experience of cooking, I love it. I really love cooking.
Yeah, well, I love cooking too, and I love being here in this culinary center that you have at West Mobile on Schillinger Road because it's such a nice atmosphere, and you do the cooking classes like you're doing right now. They had a kids cooking class a little while ago, really trying to do a lot of things for the community.
A lot of things going on, really. And so we browned our onions, all right, and we're going to mix that together with the ground beef, all right. Now we're going to put some rice. We got our Rouse's rice, okay, about a half a cup. And we recommend a half a cup or 32,652 grains.
Right, you got to count it out. Make sure you have exactly that amount.
I don't want you to just, fly off the handle and your recipe don't come out right. You know what I'm saying?
If you don't count it right, the recipe's just not going to taste the same.
It's not. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. All right, and here we have our cabbage here. Look at that, already shredded for you.
And how many shreds of cabbage you want?
I can't tell you all my secrets.
Oh, okay. So you need to figure that one out on your own. Probably about 40,000.
You are right. How did you know that?
Yeah,
man,
just a general guess. All right, so we're putting this all together there, and then I see we've got tomato sauce over here too.
That's right.
So at what point does this start playing?
This is our Rouse's pasta. In fact, we're putting in now our Rouse's pasta sauce from Italy. The tomatoes are grown in Italy. They're cooked in Italy. Nice sauce by expert chef, bottled in Italy and shipped over by the Rouse's. It's amazing sauce. It is for $2.99 a jar, and look how thick it is. In fact, it's so thick you have to add a little bit of water to this mixture. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, look, it's thick, thick, thick.
Guys, I've made spaghetti with that before too. It is such a great pasta sauce. You need to check it out.
I tell people, and I make a statement, I make a couple people mad, but you can't make a better sauce. How about that? And it's the truth.
That's a bold statement, but if it's true, then that's all the better.
Yes.
All right, so you've got all this in there in one big pot, and you're just stirring it up.
Stirring it up.
You like to stir the pot, don't you?
I like to stir it. That's right. And I always stir clockwise. I don't stir counterclockwise.
Why is that?
Well, I don't expect you to know, but because the Earth is on a magnetic pull to the right side. By you going counterclockwise, you might minutely upset the gravitational pull of the Earth and contribute to global warming.
I think my brain just exploded. But all right, so we'll take your word for that. We'll let you continue stirring this. We're going to get it all into here, correct?
Yeah.
And then we bake it for how long?
Okay, all right. So we're going to get in here and we're going to cover it and bake it for 1 hour.
Okay.
Then uncover it for an additional 30 minutes. Or a half hour, it depends on how much time you have.
Either one of the two.
A lot of people in a hurry these days,
Tough choices here at Rouse's. We're going to make it easy for you with Chef Nino putting that in there. When we come back, we'll take a look at this. Give him a round of applause, y'all.
Thank y'all. Make sure you watch it. I want you to see it.
We are back at Rouse's, y'all. Cooking it up with Chef Nino. Really cool recipe today. We've never done this before on the show.
It's amazing. So just to bring y'all up to speed, what we did, we sauteed our ground beef, set it aside, sauteed our onions in a little bit of our Rouse's Novella olive oil, set it aside, and then we put it in a mixing bowl. Once it's browned, the ground beef, then we put our cabbage, we put a little bit of Cajun seasoning, a little bit of Rouse's rice, and some Rouse's pasta sauce. Mix it up. That's where we are.
And we're calling it cabbage roll casserole.
That's right. You say that pretty good. Well, you got to have the hands too,
Cabbage roll, and then you casserole. You got to roll it out.
Yeah. I was detained one time. They had to unshackle me so I could talk.
You might not want to tell that story on TV, but too late now. It's okay. All right, so we're moving forward. You're getting it all wrapped up.
So would you open that up? And we're going to put it in.
I will.
And with the magic of TV, we have one already made up. So basically, that's going to go in for 1 hour, covered, and then the next 30 minutes uncovered. And this is what it looks like. We just got, oh, I'm sorry. Yes, sir. Beat me to it.
Yeah, there you go. Didn't want you to burn yourself here live on television.
Thank you. Yes.
Ooh, man, does that smell good?
Folks, take a look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness gracious.
Now you were saying that even though we did this with the ground round, you can do this with so many other types of meats, whatever you want.
We have an amazing fresh sausage we make every day. Rouse's fresh Italian sausage. You can put that, maybe a little bit of basil. You can put our fresh green onion sausage, or you can kind of make it kind of Gulf Coast-ish. Smoked sausage. You get your Kanaka sausage and some shrimp and put it in. A lot of things. This is 101. Yeah. You can make it however you want. All right. And if you don't want to put the rice, you don't have to. You can leave that out.
All right, man. This is all looking so good. You guys excited to try this out?
Y'all ready to try it? Hey.
All right. We're gonna serve it up here. Plate this thing up. We're gonna try it when it cools down.
Cabbage roll, casserole.
Man, look at that. I am so excited to get a taste of this, y'all. Check it out. The recipe is online on Studio 10 Tab at fox10tv.com and also on Rouse's, right?
That's right. That's right. And thank y'all for joining us. And now, are you going to try it, or is it a little bit warm?
It's a little bit warm, but I'm going to try it.
We're going to try it. Get the top there.
Just the top?
Yeah. But we sell burn cream and ambisol here at the store for your shopping convenience.
Guys, come check it out here at Rouse's. Chef Nino, everybody, make some noise. So good.
Thank y'all for coming.